Meet Trey Camby. Hailing from a small town in Arizona, Trey has always had a passion for football. Throughout his high school career, he not only led his team to multiple championships, but also shattered records that had stood for years. His leadership on the field and ability to perform under pressure earned him respect from teammates and coaches alike. You'd think such an impressive resume would make him a coveted recruit, right? Well, here's the catch. Despite all his accolades, Trey was rated as a 2-star recruit. In the world of college football, stars often dictate a player's future. The higher the rating, the more attention a player receives from top programs. But for Trey, that 2-star label felt like a challenge he was determined to overcome. While other players with higher ratings received offers from elite programs, Trey stayed focused, driven by a desire to prove his worth and showcase his talent. Then came the moment that would change everything. Arizona State University saw something in Trey that others overlooked. They offered him a full scholarship, a chance to step onto a Division I stage, a chance to compete at the highest level. This wasn't just an opportunity, it was a validation of all the hard work he'd put in over the years. But joining Arizona State would be no easy task. Trey was about to enter a world filled with elite athletes, many of whom had the 5-star status he didn't. He knew he had to fight for his place on the team and earn the respect of his coaches and teammates. The pressure was palpable, but so was his determination. What fuels a player like Trey to keep pushing forward? It's the underdog spirit, the belief that greatness can come from unexpected places. With every practice, every drill, and every moment on the field, Trey isn't just working to secure his spot, he's rewriting the narrative of what it means to be a 2-star recruit. As we follow Trey's journey at Arizona State, we'll explore the obstacles he faces, the lessons he learns, and the bonds he builds with his teammates. This is a story about resilience, grit, and the power of believing in yourself against all odds. So, join us as we delve into the remarkable journey of Trey Camby, the underdog quarterback ready to make his mark in college football, and show the world that sometimes the brightest stars emerge from the most unlikely places.
Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you.
Welcome back to the Underdog Playbook, where we dive deep into the stories that inspire, shock, and sometimes disappoint. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jamie. Today we're talking about an intriguing prospect at Arizona State University, a freshman quarterback who's redshirting this season. His name is Trey Camby, and there's a lot of buzz around him even though he won't be taking the field just yet.
That's right. Trey was a standout in high school, breaking records and leading his team to the state championship. I'm really optimistic about his potential. What about you, Jamie?
Well, I'm not so sure, Mike. I mean, redshirting is a long wait, and it's not just about talent. It's about adjusting to the college game, especially at a place like ASU where the competition is fierce.
True, but that's why I think redshirting could actually benefit him. He'll get a year to learn the system, build chemistry with the team, and adapt to the physicality of college football.
I get that, but there are so many factors at play. What if he struggles to keep up in practice? There's a reason he's not starting. Other quarterbacks, like the incumbent starter and the highly touted transfer, are ahead of him for a reason.
But think about it. Many successful quarterbacks faced similar situations. Look at players like Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. They sat and learned before becoming stars. Trey has that same potential, and sitting out this year could give him the tools to excel later.
I'm not saying he can't develop, but there's also the risk that he gets lost in the shuffle. With the transfer portal being so active, if he doesn't see playing time soon, he might look elsewhere. Confidence is crucial for a young player, and sitting on the bench for too long could hurt him.
Fair point, but I believe in his work ethic. The coaching staff is high on him, and that's significant. He's got the drive to prove himself. Plus, redshirting means he has more time to refine his skills without the immediate pressure of game day.
But it's not just about refinement. College is a different beast. The mental side of the game is as important as the physical. He needs to develop that football IQ, and if he's not getting real game experience, will he really be ready when his number is called?
He can learn a lot from the sidelines, though. Watching film, learning from mistakes in practice, there's so much value in that. And let's not forget, ASU's offensive scheme might play to his strengths once he's ready. If he can grasp the system now, it'll set him up for success when he does get to play.
I hope you're right, but I'm still skeptical. There's a fine line between developing and stagnating. If he doesn't step up in practice, how long will the coaches stick with him before considering other options?
Well, every player's journey is unique. I think Trey has the talent and determination to rise to the occasion. If he embraces this redshirt year, he might surprise everyone down the road.
Maybe. I'm just cautious. I've seen so many promising players get lost in the system. We'll have to keep an eye on him and see how he handles this year.
Absolutely. It's a long season, and this story is just getting started.
And that's what makes college football so thrilling. We'll be back next week to discuss more stories and updates from the world of sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on Trey. Are you a believer or a skeptic? Until next time, keep rooting for the underdogs.
Sayonara.
Welcome back to the Underdog Playbook. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jamie. Today we're diving into the journey of redshirt quarterback Trey Camby and how his season unfolded despite his team facing a lot of struggles.
That's right. Trey had to sit out his first year, watching as the team struggled with a freshman transfer quarterback at the helm.
It was a challenging season for the team, no doubt. They had a lot of ups and downs, and it was tough to see them not performing at their best.
Exactly. But what's really interesting is how Trey used that redshirt year to his advantage. While he didn't play, he was still very much a part of the team.
Definitely. He was on the sidelines, soaking up all the knowledge he could. You could see him analyzing plays and learning from the mistakes made on the field.
And that's crucial. Sometimes being on the sidelines gives you a different perspective. He got to study defenses and see how the game unfolds in real time.
Right. Plus, he had the chance to build relationships with his teammates. Even if he wasn't throwing passes, he was still connecting with them, which is key for a future leader.
Absolutely. That camaraderie can make a huge difference. And while the team was struggling, Trey's work ethic stood out. Reports said he was always the first one in and the last one out.
That's so important. He was committed to improving even when things weren't going well. That kind of determination speaks volumes about his character.
For sure. It's not easy to stay motivated when you're not playing, but Trey used that time to prepare himself mentally and physically for when he gets his shot.
And when that moment comes, he'll be ready. He'll have the experience of watching a full season, plus the skills he's honed during practice.
Exactly. It's about building a solid foundation. Trey's journey can inspire so many young athletes who might find themselves in similar situations.
Definitely. It's a reminder that sometimes stepping back can actually help you leap forward in the long run.
Well said, Jaime. We're excited to see how Trey's story continues to unfold. Thanks for joining us, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep believing in the underdog.